right, guys, we're going to be talking about Tulsi Gabbard here in this video. As you guys know, yesterday, she said that she is off of the Democrat plantation. Now, this was not a surprise to me. I was actually outside. I was actually walking when I actually heard that the news actually came down that she was leaving the Democrat Party. No surprise to me whatsoever. If you actually been paying attention to Tulsi Gabbard over the past few years, it definitely seems like she has been kind of red-pilled in a way when it comes to Democrats. Now, yes, she did endorse Joe Biden in 2020 after she decided she would drop out of the Democratic race for president. But her endorsing Joe Biden, I believe that was kind of a formality right there, because ever since then, she has been hammering Joe Biden. Folks, when she dropped out of the race and she endorsed Joe Biden, ever since then, folks, something seemed to change about Tulsi. Now, I'm not saying that Tulsi is a conservative whatsoever, no, but she has been slamming Joe Biden and Democrats. Yesterday, she left the party. Well, guys, now we find out today that Tulsi Gabbard has made her next move. Now, Tulsi did not actually go out there and say, hey, I'm joining the Republicans, or I believe that new party, what is it called, the Reform Party or something like that? No, she has not done that. But I believe, folks, with this next move here, she actually may be laying the groundwork for something bigger. Check this out, guys. Over here on the New York Post, Tulsi Gabbard to stump for New Hampshire Republican Don Bolduc after ditching Dems. Now, this particular Republican right here, this guy is a Trump-supporting Republican right here. Now, I tried to do a little bit of research here. I don't believe he actually got the Trump endorsement. I don't believe Trump actually endorsed anybody in New Hampshire. But this man, throughout his tenure, has been supporting Donald Trump. And after doing a little bit of research on this guy right here, the media has called him an election denier for things going on about the 2020 election. They've also called him far right. And Tulsi Gabbard now has aligned herself with this guy right here. So I believe this is really trying to let everybody know where she actually stands and what she's actually planning for the future. Now, there's a lot of people out there that believe that she is going to try to be a running mate of a Donald Trump or a Ron DeSantis in 2024. And I was like, I don't know, man. She's not really conservative. Maybe she's still going through the motions. You know, we're another 2 years away from the election anyway. Could she actually get more red pill and then say, hey, I'm all in. I'm going to be a Republican. I'm going to be a conservative. I mean, Tulsi used to be anti-gun, and now she's not. She's actually posting videos over there on Rumble showing her actually training with guns. Now, she was in the military. And by the way, Don Bolduc also was in the military as well. But let's read this, guys. Former Rep. Tulsi Gabbard will hit the campaign trail with New Hampshire Republican Senate candidate Don Bolduc after her dramatic announcement that she is leaving the Democratic Party. Bolduc, a retired Army Brigadier General who is challenging Democratic incumbent Maggie Hansen, revealed on Twitter Wednesday that he and Gabbard will barnstorm the Granite State. Quote, Tulsi Gabbard is a fellow change agent, an independent-minded outsider willing to speak truth to power. I'm honored to have her support and looking forward to barnstorming New Hampshire with her, Bolduc tweeted. We don't agree on every issue, but I am honored to have the support of Tulsi Gabbard, who shares my view that the status quo is broken and we need a change of direction, he added. Now, Bolduc defeated his moderate rival. See, a moderate rival, he defeated him, and Tulsi, to the leftists out there, she's going all in with the far right now. But anyway, State Senator Chuck Morse in last month's Republican primary and has come under fire for echoing former President Donald Trump's claim that the 2020 election was marred by voter fraud. Boy, the left is not going to like this at all by Tulsi Gabbard. They're not. Now, Tulsi Gabbard herself says she's always been more of an independent-minded person. But anyway, Boduk also has questioned whether the FBI should be abolished in the wake of the law enforcement agency's August raid on Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. During the primary campaign, a super PAC backed by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer spent more than $3 million on ads endorsing Boduk. According to the Washington Post, in an apparent attempt to elevate a more vulnerable candidate against Hassan. You see, guys, Democrats were actually out there spending a lot of money on so-called MAGA Republicans. This is what they were doing. They considered these people easier to beat. And maybe that's what Chuck Schumer was actually doing right there. Democrats have been doing this, and I believe it's actually going to backfire. I really do believe that. Hassan, a former New Hampshire governor who is seeking a second 6-year term, leads Boduk by 5.8 percentage points, according to a Real Clear Politics average of polls. Yeah, he's down in the polls, and Tulsi Gabbard is actually coming in when he may not even win the Senate seat. Don't really sure. But Tulsi Gabbard, is she making this transition from the left to the right? It could be. I mean, there's been many people. Remember, Donald Trump used to be a Democrat. And now Democrats think he is some far right extremist, even though I believe Trump really is more of a moderate Republican, I guess you could say. I mean, Trump is for gay marriage, and Trump did spend money also when he was in office as well. He wasn't a complete right-wing conservative. He was definitely a conservative, but he is not far right whatsoever. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of Tulsi Gabbard coming out with this endorsement right here? Going to be on the, not necessarily endorsement, but going to be on the campaign trail with a Republican. And it doesn't seem like, this isn't an establishment Republican. This is a guy that actually supports Donald Trump. Is she making a run for 2024 to be the running mate of a Donald Trump or a Ron DeSantis? She's probably making moves here, folks. I find it very interesting, guys, that a day after she leaves the Democrat Party, she's all in campaigning for what the media calls somebody who is far right. And I said it before, guys, far right doesn't really mean much, but this guy right here is a Trump supporting Republican. That's probably saying something right there, that Tulsi Gabbard definitely has something bigger going forward. Now, if she actually goes on the campaign trail with somebody else, it definitely won't be a Democrat. I don't believe that Tulsi Gabbard is going to be out there with any Democrats whatsoever because, most of those people are complete socialists. They're definitely far left. They hate religion. Tulsi talked about that. She's not going to be out there supporting those kind of people. And there aren't too many of those people in the Democrat Party now that still believe in freedom of speech, the Second Amendment. Not a lot of those people left. And she called for those people to actually join her in leaving the Democrat Party. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.